I'm not here to tell you how to do your style, but let's talk about why clean girl aesthetic will be less popular in 2026. I am back with my trend forecasting for 2026. Here is why I think we're going to pivot from clean girl aesthetic to more attainable driven fashion. Clean girl aesthetic had a ton of issues, and we are going to talk about it. So, starting off, clean girl aesthetic is very classist. Most of the brands favored by clean girl, like makeup, lifestyle, clothing, are all very expensive and very high end. However, to play devil's advocate, a lot of trends are typically more expensive. But the concept behind Clean Girl was basically quiet luxury. So, that like Pilates princess working out lifestyle. So, not many brand logos, but you just know you're spending a lot of money on those pieces. Clean girl aesthetic is also kind of fat phobic. I don't know many clean girl creators that are perceived the curvy demographic. Most of the lifestyle is very white, thin Pilates princess. You're working out, you're having your matcha latte, smoothies, green juice. You get the vibe. I also don't find clean girl aesthetic culturally appropriate. It was very specifically driven, I feel like, to white women, which is incredibly interesting because the slicked back buns and gold hoops were popularized by Black and Latino women for decades. Most popular clean girl and like non popular clean girls are like mainly white. Not to mention, I do feel like it's a very limiting age demographic. I feel like most clean girl aesthetic is 25 and under. So, therefore, if you're older and you have wrinkles, God forbid, you cannot participate. Bottom line, it was really unattainable. Most of the clean girl makeup, it's like you can't have any acne. Like, that's not clean girl. And like I said, it's very like matcha latte, better than coffee, smoothies, Pilates princess, very minimal home decor, because like, God forbid you have a knickknack. I just feel like the overall trend itself was very tone deaf for people like regular human beings who have a full time job and kids. To me, fashion is like meant to be an expression, creative and weird. Whether you're clean girl or not, I just think it's very interesting that a trend that ruled the years, like I feel like very popularized during COVID, finally being seen for what it is. So essentially for 2026, we're really pivoting into the trend words of messy girl, indie sleaze, which again are just trend words for basically being yourself in your fashion choices and lifestyle. It's more being authentically ourselves, but people love to have a trend word. To me, it's really cool to see people feeling safe in fashion and basically being weird again. Like, I totally miss that for the past few years. I think, in other words, it's just people are feeling so controlled by the environment that we're all currently in that now fashion is going back to its roots.